Hi everyone, Nevada Nail Person. So I see a lot of videos where people are sharing what they got for Christmas or the holidays. So I decided to share what I got for the holidays. So first off, yes, I did get a few Sephora gift cards. So thank you. And future purchases. I really want to try the chocolate melted lipstick. So maybe that's what I'll try. But I do have some Sephora gift cards. So woohoo, happy for that. And then on a whim, Mr. Nevada Nail Person, I mentioned that there was something in Sephora, JCPenney that's on sale, and he goes, okay, let's go. That's your Christmas, your holiday, Hanukkah present, whatever. So I said, perfect, fine. So I got three things from Sephora, JCPenney. The first thing is this oil infusion color and care in the shade Iced Coffee. So it's just a lip balm basically that feels real good on your lips. And it's an oil. It's probably a knockoff of that one Dior type oil and stain. But this gives you barely any color. It just feels really good on your lips. It's not very long wearing. Wish it were long wearing, but it's a nice nude neutral color and nice little packaging. You could just throw in your purse. So I do like it. And so the next thing I got in Sephora, and this says it was 34, but I think it was 24 because it was on sale. This is the Sephora Ombre Obsession eyeshadow palette. And I haven't used it yet because it was for a holiday and it was held away from me, so I couldn't use it. So this is what it looks like. So this is an eyeshadow palette, and you can see it's ombre, so it fades into light to dark or dark to light. And there's a whole bunch of different shades. So I'm excited to try this. I'll swatch this one and this blue one here and there. So the pigmentation seems to be okay, but it's such a pretty little palette. I'm like a palette junkie. So since it was on sale, I really wanted to try it. So this is the Sephora Ombre Obsessions. I don't know if it's still available anymore, but that's what was purchased for me in mid-December, and I now have it in my hot little hands. And then in the same vein, they have the, let me get that off my hands, the Sephora Ombre Obsession. This was the eyeshadow palette. This is the blush palette, and this again was deeply reduced as far as money goes too. I think this was like 20 or 24 as well. So it says 34 on the box, but it was much less than that. Here I go. I can never get these open. So this one's really interesting. So it's this huge disc. Let me try to cover it up. So this is a blush palette. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So you have your to me, this looks like a bronzer and blushes. And to me, I think you could do a full face with this. In fact, I think that I might do that in a video. I might do a full face based on this palette because there's a highlighter in here. I don't know if you can see that. And then this to me is a bronzer. I mean, you can't really see too much there. But I definitely see this as something I could do a whole face with. So that's why I was kind of intrigued by it when I heard it was on sale. Thank you, Young, Wild, and Polished. I had to get it. And it's huge. So those were the three purchases I made at Sephora with Mr. Nevada Nail Person, and that's his gift to me. And then I found out that Ulta, we got a card that had 20% off, so he said just use it up. So I didn't go crazy. I bought some sale purchase items. But stuff I like my palettes. You know how I am. So first off, I bought, these were on sale, and all of these items were 20% off. The Japanesque Solid Brush Cleanser. This is like the best brush cleanser ever. Love it. It smells great. So being on sale and having 20% off, I had to take advantage. So it was buy one, get half off second. So brush cleaner, definitely use that. The next thing was this Smashbox Art Love Color Eyes, and it's the pencils that are self-sharpen. So I really like this. I got this set last year, I think it was, or the year before. So it just has a tip like that, and every time you twist the cap on, it sharpens it. So there's the swatch there. And this stuff is pretty long wearing, because when I swatched it on my hand, when I first was able to touch it, it really stayed on. So I'm quite happy with this purchase. And it says it's $42, but I think it was half price if I'm not mistaken. Another item I bought was from Makeup Revolution. And this is the Ultra Blush Palette in Sugar and Spice. And I have the other one. There's another one. One is more peachy, and this one was more pink. And what I like about these is, let me try to, this is, you can see it's definitely more pink. The little protector sheet, most of them are matte, except for these two baked ones, which are more of a highlighter. So see that there. I mean, you'd probably be a blush topper for that one because I'm kind of fair. But this one's kind of light too. Oh yeah, that one could be more of a highlighter. See right there, this one. So these Makeup Revolution palettes are only $10, I think. So, I mean, it's a good value for a whole bunch of blushes. And, you know, I mix it up. Just because it says blush doesn't mean I'm going to put it exactly right here. So I think this could be like an all-over face palette too, especially with those taupey kind of bronzy shades right there. So that's another purchase from Ulta. And two more. I got and this, like I said, all of these items were deeply reduced. It says it's $39, but I don't remember how much it was offhand. This is the Bare Minerals, the Regal Wardrobe, which comes in this cute little palette, which I really love this. Like, I travel so much, but I just can't resist. So basically it is and I'll cover this up, an eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, and highlight palette. So great to throw in your purse, especially if I don't know what kind of job I'm going to have shortly. May do basic makeup in the morning and take an item like this and bring it with me and finish up lunchtime. So I'm very happy to have these. A lot of neutral shades. The only one I swatched, I think, was this guy, Cognac, which is like a gold shade. And it's pretty pigmented. This is it right here. So very happy to have this as well. I love these little kind of travel palettes, like the Lorac Pro To Go, whatever that is called. I just love that little palette. So let's see. Close this up. I never get it right. Okay. So that was another one of the items I got from Ulta. Again, deeply reduced and 20% off. Can't go wrong. And then finally, I got the Lorac Love, Lust, and Lace set. And this item, oh, there was something else in here too. I forgot I put it in here. I think this was the only full-size product, or full-price product I purchased. In this item, which was reduced, you got a Lorac Pro and Fiber Mascara. You also received a Lorac front of the line. You know, I was a big fan of the dark brown one, but now I have a black one. And these are great pencils, great eye pencils. They're twist up, so love that. I'm lazy. I hate sharpening my pencils. And then piece de resistance. Look at this. A little baby Lorac Pro palette. I mean, how cute is this? It's just, it feels just like the bigger one, but it only has 3 little shades in there. So that's another item that you could throw in your purse, have it with you for quick touch-ups, and it has a little mirror here as well. But it's a little baby Lorac palette. I love it. So, typical Sephora sample. Remember in the day they used to give you 3 samples? Even the website says 3 samples, but you only get 2 now. But the ever-present Professional, which not my fave, but they did give me a Kardashian Beauty Black Sea Dry Oil for hair, which is a nice size sample. And look at my hair, it's so dry I need it. And then the final purchase I made, and this was the only full price product I purchased, and of course you get 20% off. This is the Urban Decay Single Eyeshadow in Solstice, and I've been wanting this for a while, and every time I went to the store I would see the testers and they are destroyed. And I must say, in my local Ulta, and my Ulta's maybe a year old, all of their samples are just destroyed. I don't know why they don't replace them, but I've gone past this Solstice many times, and every time I swatched it, it just wasn't appealing to me. But someone else must have brought it up on a video, and I just said, you know what? Maybe it's the samples at Ulta that just don't look right, or maybe they have a different one in what they're saying is Solstice. So I just purchased it, and look at it. You can see the shift right there. This is not an everyday, like a work type shadow, but it is really, really, really gorgeous. So there's the swatch. You can see a whole bunch of colors right there. And when I place it on my arm, you can see it shifts from like brown to red to blue. So it's a really interesting lid shade, and it does have glitter. So that's why I'm thinking it wouldn't necessarily be too office appropriate to have all that glitter on. But I finally own Solstice now. So that was my little holiday haul. Thank you everyone, my friends and family, for indulging me once again. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.